If your sales calls aren't closing, I want you to hear this. It's probably not your product, your price, or your market. It's these 5 mistakes. And I know because I used to make every single one of them, and I wondered why prospects kept ghosting me. Once I fixed this, my close rate didn't just improve, it skyrocketed. Today I'm breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes people make on sales calls that quietly kill deals, even when the lead is interested. I'll show you why they happen, what they sound like in real life, and exactly how to fix them. Plus a bonus tip at the end that helps you turn weak calls into closes. By the way, my name is David Anusim. Welcome back to my channel. If you're into sales, digital marketing, and learning how to close without sounding pushy, do well to like this video. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe so you don't miss out on free valuable content like this. Let's get into it. Mistake number 1, and this is the most common one. People don't ask enough questions, or they ask the wrong kind of questions. Here's the truth. A sales call is not a pitch, it's a diagnosis. But too many salespeople jump straight into talking about their product, their features, their offers before they actually understand what the prospect needs. And here's why this kills your chances of closing. If you don't ask questions, you're not selling, you're guessing. Assumptions leads to mismatched solutions, and when that happens, the prospect feels unheard, even if your product is good. Now let's talk about bad questions. Close-ended questions like, do you need this? Does that make sense? Are you interested? Those questions shut the conversation down. They give you yes or no and no insight. What you want instead are open-ended questions that uncover pain. Questions like, what's the biggest challenge you're dealing with right now? What's not working with your current solution? What happens if this problem doesn't get fixed? Here's a simple rule that will instantly improve your calls, the 80-20 rule. They talk 80% of the time, you talk 20%. Before every call, prepare 5 to 7 call questions focused on their goals, obstacles, and desired outcomes. When you do this right, something powerful happens. The prospect starts selling themselves on your solution. Now let's move to mistake number 2, and this one is subtle. Some salespeople ask good questions, but they don't actually listen. They're already thinking about what to say next. They are rehearsing their pitch, they're checking Slack, email, or their phone, and prospects can feel that instantly. Here's why this destroys deals. If someone feels unheard before they buy, they will assume you won't care after they buy. Trust evaporates. Listening isn't just hearing words, it's active listening. That means slowing down, staying present, and reflecting back what they say. For example, so if I'm hearing you right, downtown is costing you about $10,000 a month. Is that accurate? That one sentence does 3 things. It shows empathy, it proves understanding, and it deepens the pain in their words. Quick story. I once had a prospect casually mention a small issue halfway through a call. Most people would have ignored it. I leaned in, asked one follow-up question, and it turned out to be the real reason they were looking. That call closed on the spot. Practical tip: eliminate distractions, close tabs, silence notifications. Then record one of your calls and listen back, not to what you said, but how often you interrupted. If you're not listening, you're not selling, you're just waiting to talk. Mistake number 3, the desire to close too early. This usually comes from excitement. You hear interest, you smell the deal, and suddenly you're pushing for a close before the prospect is ready. Here's the problem. Closing too early makes you sound desperate or pushy, even if your intentions are good. Sales is a lot like dating. If you rush commitment before trust is built, they pull away. Signs you're closing too early. The prospect hasn't fully explained their problem, objections haven't been addressed, value hasn't been clearly established. Instead of forcing the close, use trial closes. Say things like, based on what you've shared, does this sound like something that could help? Would solving this be a priority for you? Early in my career, I tried closing halfway through a call. The prospect said, not yet, and hung up. Lesson learned. Now I wait for buying signals, questions about pricing, onboarding, timelines, or implementation. Structure your calls like this: discovery, value, objections, close. Patience doesn't slow deals down, it speeds the right ones up. Mistake number 4: not filtering who you sell to. A lot of salespeople think more leads equals more money, but unqualified leads do 3 things: they waste time, drain energy, and destroy close rates. If the prospect doesn't have the budget, authority, or need, no amount of persuasion will save the deal. This is where qualification matters. Use BANT, budget, authority, need, timeline. Ask directly, who else is involved in this decision? What kind of budget range are you working with? When are you looking to solve this? And here is the power move most people avoid: disqualification. Sometimes the best thing you can say is, based on what you've shared, we might not be the best fit right now, and here is why. Ironically, this increases trust. I once disqualified a low budget prospect, and the time it freed up helped me close a high value deal the same day. Create a clear ideal client profile. Score leads against it. Protect your time. Mistake number 5: tone of voice. Tone communicates confidence, warmth, and trust instantly. A monotone voice bores people, an aggressive tone scares them, an overly hyped tone feels fake. People don't buy from scripts, they buy from people they trust. The goal is conversational, calm, and confident, like a trusted advisor. Here is a simple trick: match their energy. If they are laid back, slow down. If they are energetic, bring more enthusiasm. Record your calls and listen to your pace, volume, and warmth. And yes, smile while you talk. It literally changes how your voice sounds. When I shifted from robotic to relatable, objections dropped almost immediately. Bonus tip before we wrap up: don't try to fix all 5 at once. Pick one mistake per week. Replay it, practice it, track the difference. Even better, practice with a mentor, a teammate, or an AI roleplay tool. Within 30 days, you will know exactly why your deals are closing or not. Quick recap: ask better questions, actually listen, don't rush the close, filter your clients, and master your tone. If this helped you, hit the like, subscribe, and comment below. What's the biggest mistake you've made on sales calls? Thanks for watching. Now go crush your next call.